the particular police station that she was dealing with didn't have resources like internet. Okay, they had one lady who worked part-time that had email.
Please go check out rebelstoresza.com. Their winter range is now available. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Joe Emilio Show. This is your real moment. Real moments are clips taken from a longer interview. That long interview can be found linked in the description below. And if you want to support the channel, there is a link in the description which will take you to my website where there are various ways and options for you to donate. Donating is not a must, but it's greatly appreciated. And also, subscribing is always free. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, your real moment is in. Let's get into, you told me as we were going to go on air that there's a story you would like to tell me and the audience. So, take it away when you're ready.
Yes, there is a story I'd like to share with you. And I think it's one of hope. I think a lot of South Africans at this stage are feeling helpless, hopeless, very scared, very afraid for the future. And we need to start doing stuff instead of complaining, So we were doing training for a neighborhood watch recently. And during the break, a lady came and started talking to me about some stuff that she's been doing. Basically, what happened was she is a neighborhood watch patroller. She had asked a homeless gentleman to move because he was he was in a spot and he was making a big mess there. And he decided that he was attracted to her. Okay. And so he started pleasing himself.
Yeah.
She got quite a fright. Yep. And she ran away. She hopped into a car and drove away. He started to look for her. She was actually so afraid that she wouldn't park in her driveway. She didn't want him to see her car. He was asking all the other neighborhood watch patrollers, I need to find this lady with the silver car. And the one day, she was quite careful. And the one day she wasn't thinking, drove up to her car, to her home, stopped, jumped out, ran in, got back into a car, and he was outside. Well, he started stalking her. He started self-gratifying on a regular basis on her fence and her gate, etc. And she really was afraid. She went to the police. She laid a charge, and she got a restraining order against this guy. And when she went to court, okay, there wasn't one piece of document, not one piece of evidence in the docket. She's a little pit bull terrier, so she said, well, this is not good enough. So she started to gather some evidence, and she realized that the police are really on the back foot in many ways. Number one, they are understaffed by thousands of police. Number two, the particular police station that she was dealing with didn't have resources like internet. Okay, they had one lady who worked part-time that had email. So she decided that she was going to really step in and make a difference. She gathered evidence for her case with the help, and as she started working with the police, they really opened up. And at the moment there's some kind of a crime that happens, a mugging or a rape or a whatever, with a woman, they call her first. She then goes and sees the lady, and she might take them, or go with her to the hospital for the tests and all of that stuff. And she's made a massive difference. Her and the neighborhood watch patrollers, they all work as a group. They help to get footage. And so I asked her if she would be prepared to help me to put a course together to help women's groups that want to help themselves, to gather evidence, to learn how the whole thing works, to help the police to help them. She's agreed. We've started to put a course together, and I'm very excited about it because I think look, there's a lot of people that are making change. There's a lot of people that are helping, and a lot of people don't know how to help and where to help. And I think this is one of the things that can make a massive difference. So I'm very excited about it. We're calling it Project Tracey. Cool. It was difficult to come up with a name. We named it for my sister. My sister was diagnosed with cancer many, many years ago, terminal cancer, and she got into a road rage incident. She wasn't upset. She doesn't know what happened. She might have cut a guy off or something. It was back in Pretoria. It was a big guy. He pushed her off the road, got out, and he smashed her face in. Oh, my word. She never got justice. We looked for this guy. I mean, we had very little to go on. There was no cameras in that day and age. It's about 30 years ago now, 25 years ago. And, she died with her face caved in. They couldn't operate because she was on chemo. So it was, I think it's a fitting thing for people who want justice. Yeah. And I'm very excited about it. I really am. And I appreciate the chance to talk about it on your show. It's the first time we're talking about it in public.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm honored. Thank you so much. And I'm really sorry for your loss. That's horrible. My mother recently is a fighter of cancer herself. She's in remission.
Awesome.
So, yeah, thank you. But my heart goes out to you and your family. And I think it makes the name even more precious and definitely an amazing tribute for your sister and to keep her memory alive. And I'm sure good things will come of it. Sounds like an awesome initiative. So just again, if people need your help, if people want to get in touch with you, if people what's the process?
Okay, so if you go onto the website, we have on the first page, I think below the banner, there's a little thing where they can book a Zoom. You can book a free half-an-hour Zoom. And our idea is not to sell you. It's to talk to you for half an hour, to find out what your concerns are, give you some advice, and take it from there. If you get enough information in that half an hour, fantastic. If you want more help with other problems, hijack problems, home invasions, general personal safety out and about, then very happy to help.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your real moment. Once again, a link to the full video is in the description below. And this is your second reminder to please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like, it really goes far. And please share this video with people who you think may find this interesting. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.